What's up, guys? Hello, I'm in my living room. Different vibe. Back to buying stuff on Craigslist, which I should not be doing, and I should be saving my money. But Craigslist is a wonderland. You know, today I bought this pretty cool baby blue Mustang. And I got just a crazy deal. You know, I bought it. I think I got this guitar, a bass guitar that is actually nice, and like a shell of a guitar for $100. So we're talking like the $30 range. So I was concerned about what might be wrong with it. And all I've done so far is I brought it to my house. It looks very nasty, and it looks like somebody ate like a full meal on it as a plate or something. But regardless, I'm still... Fretboard 2 looks quite grimy, like French fries or something. Plugged in. Okay, so it's playing, making sounds, which is really nice. I've never actually had one of these Mustangs before, but the humbuckers are actually not bad. And this one does look like it's an older serial number. So I don't know if these are the one, like this is the one you would just buy off of Sweetwater or whatever right now. But I did look it up, and you can like buy this exact guitar off Sweetwater. Just not sure if the specs are exactly the same. Action is horrible. Action is not right, which probably means truss rod is. Oh lordy, probably should have looked at that. Definitely seeing a little bend going on. Yeah, definitely seeing a very visible bend. So I'm gonna screw around with the truss rod. I'm going to, hopefully just fixing the truss rod will help with the action, but this neck could be warped as well. Or something. It looks like maybe it was sitting somewhere where something happened. But okay, so got that to do. There's still a bunch of like plastic that looks like so old, that looks super old, stuck under some of this hardware. So I want to pull some of that plastic out because it looks really gross. And then in terms of sound and tone, I like how the humbuckers sound. This is with tone knob at 0. That's tone knob max. I'd be interested to open up the back, see what the wiring looks like. Or actually, I don't think it's the back. I would assume, yeah, it's the front. I'd be down to just pull this front out and see what kind of capacitor they got and just like drop in an orange drop. And probably this is going to sound way better. So my list, fix the action, clean it up completely. I'm probably going to take the strings off, even though they look pretty new. Oh, this wasn't done right. Okay. It wasn't, oh. Oh. Okay, more problems arising. So, I actually just pushed this string under the string tree because it wasn't under there. And then now I'm getting a rattling from the bridge where it looks like one of these string saddle things is not, they're way different heights. I think that's causing a little rattle. So, just made a bunch new problems for myself. Fix a string tree. Now we got a rattle in the bridge. So I'm gonna, yeah. While these strings are on, I'm gonna adjust the truss rod and see if I can get the action to be a little bit better. And then I'll take the strings off fully, clean it all up, oil the board, wash all this, put some strings back on, and then pull these out and see if there's something I can do with the capacitor. So I think most of it I'm gonna time lapse, and maybe I'll see you in a couple hours. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna knock it out. I really got nothing better to do other than make videos. So I did adjust the truss rod and get some of this food gunk off, and the action is way better already. I just need to do some adjustment of the actual saddles, and it should be working. I just wanted to show you like a bunch of plastic left on still. That looks really old and gunky, and I mean, I guess that's the main thing. Didn't really have much else to show, but I think with like $6, aka the orange drop capacitor, and a bit of labor, I can make this guitar actually great. So that's what the new journey is, guys. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me taking the strings off, cleaning it, and then I'll talk to you later. So, got the strings off, cleaned everything up, looking all bright and shiny. Had to do some real scraping work, honestly. I love this stuff. This stuff is really awesome. Put it right on the fretboard, and I did a little buffing of the fretboard of just getting some of the gunk off. This stuff is awesome though. Soaks right in and makes your fretboard look beautiful and dark. This stuff is just some instrument care stuff. I think you can get it at like Guitar Center, but I mean, you can use a bunch of different guitar care stuff. But that's normally what I'm using to clear it off. And I think the first layer of oil is already like drying off. You can kind of see it in the light. Yeah, some of it's already like sucked up and pretty much gone. So that's what you're looking for. And I'm gonna end up doing another layer of that. It's darkening the fretboard nicely. I had to clean up all these tuners. They were super gunky, and I tightened everything. Not too tight, but just making sure that they're all like not shaking when I go ahead and start stringing up. And yeah, other than that, just like cleaned up the bridge and made sure all these saddles got cleaned up and kind of, yeah, got them like generally set. I do need to go through and still take off this plastic. I think I'll do it later if I end up like actually changing pickups or something in this, which I'm not sure if I'll do. But I am going to raise these properly because these are not at a great height. These are quite bad actually. Did get rid of the plastic here though. looks much better here. And yeah, overall whole guitar looks much nicer and clean and new, which is what we want. And then I'm gonna string it up. It's gonna have string it up, really sick, perfect low action guitar at that point, once I tune all these, and then change that capacitor really quick. And then I'm gonna have a rock machine, low key. Okay, let us see if I can get this going. Try not to scratch anything as I'm doing this. Very essential part. Okay, very wussy shit. A250 pots. And yeah, I think I'm gonna redo that capacitor. It looks pretty bad. The jack's actually pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna bring the camera in closer and then get my soldering iron. Capacitors. Ah, here we go. Who knows if this is gonna be a smart move? See, boom. That's what I'm working with. Replacing that very dinky, shite looking capacitor. Not, you know, I don't know. I couldn't, you know, I couldn't tell you necessarily if it is shite, but yeah, you know. Dude, I want wiring looks generally pretty good. Definitely could use some help, but you know, I'm not about to rewire this whole thing. Maybe if I get some pickups that I really want to put in it. Sorry, you're just seeing my arm for a sec. Let's see if I can get the ground off first. Honestly, no. I think I just want to take the... I really need this to be here. This is actually really hard. Okay, so I got the thing needed. Let me just use this tool. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, got that one out. Then let me go ahead and just give it the young snipperoonie here. Snipped. Gone. Okay, this one I should trim just a little bit. But I do want, I'm gonna keep a lot of the length on here because I do like to reuse these as much as I can. These ones don't have, polarity does not matter, so you can just go in. Ooh, not what I should be doing. Okay, There's very little solder there, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Horrible, horrible vibe. Okay, that looks like it's gonna fit in right. Let me hand screw a little. Alright, doing pretty well. Could have been way worse, aka burning myself, but we did not. And we succeeded in installing this capacitor. So let me go back to where I was. Cool. So as you can see, it's pretty dark outside as I am finishing up this process, but fully oiled everything, fully cleaned everything, restrung it, you know, did all the things, put the capacitor in there. Dang. Even sounds better just... Oh, okay, so that's capacitor. That's tone at 0. Feel is a lot better than when I initially got it. Dealing with some tuning issues for sure. I mean, these are brand new strings I just put on, so. It'll take some playing for sure. I'm gonna have to play it for like a couple hours. With full tone. Ooh, these pickups are a lot nicer. I'm obviously just running them like into clean amp, but the low end is a lot deeper. Crisper high ends for sure. That was my bridge. Here's my neck. Zero tone. Max tone. Feeling pretty good. Definitely needs that max tone.